Hello everyone, welcome back to some bridge. As regular viewers of the channel know, I don't do this like regularly, but some days I feel like playing on BBO, and I've been playing bridge for a million years. Um, so I don't know. What am I saying here? I'm not gonna like do an intro to what are the rules of bridge today. For some reason I feel like I should. Playing in the on BBO in the USA Interstate Robot Individual with Ben. It says for May 2nd. This is just a robot individual for free. They do 2 free daily tournaments. This is 12 boards of match points. I guess Ben is like their new robot, right? New. It's a year or two old that they're trying to train, I guess. I don't know exactly. I don't know how it's different from Gib, really. But like, I assume some of the foibles I'm used to with Gib are not necessarily there with Ben. Anyway, so 12 boards. This hand, I think you're supposed to double. I'd rather have shorter clubs, uh, but it's a good enough hand. All white at pairs. I want to make sure we get involved at least a little, and I'm never going to have another opportunity to double because like it's not like they're going to bid a suit I am short in, right? So it's now or never. Safer now than later. This is takeout? Oh, God. But they bid my only suit. This is why I hate... I don't know. They teach beginners not to double with this hand. And I mostly, like... I agree. But the experts say the experts do double with this hand, and I'm still trying to come to grips with how that works. I mean, partner, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I can't bid anything. I'm gonna try 2 diamonds and okay, great. Partner doesn't like diamonds. He has hearts. So why 2 clubs before bidding? Like, I guess 2 clubs, 2 hearts is a way to show a strong hand without having to jump to 3 hearts, I guess. But then he's willing to compete to 3 hearts. Hopefully he has 5. Oh my god. All right. Well, it's an exciting start to the day. Trick count. I assume this double is penalty? Doesn't say. Just a good hand. So I don't know which opponent is more likely to have long hearts. Let's imagine I could bring in the heart suit for 4 tricks. How many would that be? 4, 5, 6, 7. You eventually can get an 8th trick in diamonds, but you might not have time. Spades. I mean, you're not super likely to set up a 3rd spade trick because we know West has 4. So the long suit, the long one won't set up, but the Queen and Jack could eventually be forced out, right? Like if we guessed if West in isolation, supposing we had no pressure from the other suits, we could try load this 8 and then load the 10, and as long as West has at least one of the honors and East doesn't have like Queen Jack Doubleton, that would be a 3rd spade trick. Or we could play like King Ace, dropping East's Doubleton honor if he has one, and then forcing out West. Numerous ways you could come up with a 3rd spade trick, but it requires a lot of investment of tempo and risks roughs. I guess one thing I should ask is my goal to make this contract, or should I be happy to go down 1? What are the opponents going to make? Well, clubs is their best spot. Looks like East has 6 of them, so they probably have 5 clubs. Actually, let's do some high card counting, because we have a lot. We have 24? They've been bidding somewhat vigorously for a pair with only 16 points, haven't they? So, I mean, East certainly has at least 6 clubs. Perhaps 7, but probably not, or they would have bid over 2 clubs. So call it 6. And they seem quite good. King, Queen, Jack, probably. I mean, there's not space for West to have that much. East should have the Ace of Diamonds. Which... let's say, like, East has 11 and West has 5. They're both a little undervalued because of shape. Which makes sense because East has 6 clubs, and... okay. That would give East, like, the Jack... well, a major Jack. King, Queen, Jack of clubs, and the Ace of Diamonds would be one possible holding. It's tempting to duck this first club. Because if East has exactly 6, then when West eventually wins a trick, he won't be able to continue clubs, and I don't want them to continue clubs tapping the north hand. If East has 7 clubs, that would work out badly, but I think that's not the case. So, yeah, I'm going to try ducking this. Good. And take advantage of being in dummy to lead a spade towards the 10, I think. Not in dummy. I guess it is dummy. South is dummy, yes. Okay, that holds. So West had the Queen and Jack. Good. So we could hope that East has the Queen of Diamonds as well as the Ace, but you can't actually benefit very much from that. So let's say you lead the Jack, planning to let it run. East could just cover, say with the Queen. King wins, fine. But now he has the Ace sitting over the 10, right? And we don't have the 9. Where is... what is the layout here? East has 6 clubs, 2 spades. So probably 3-2 in the red suits. No particular way to tell which is which. Except, actually, there is. West doesn't have 4 hearts, because if he had 4 hearts and 4 spades, he would have been a heart instead of a spade. So East doesn't have 2 hearts. He has 3 hearts, I think. So East shape is 2-3-2-6. So the hearts are coming in, huh? That means I could take 6 tricks with 2 hearts, 2 spades... 6 tricks with 4 hearts, I mean. 2 spades, and then a diamond? I mean, that would be 9. I mean, none of the stuff I've said is 100% certain, but I think it all sort of adds up. So I'm just going to play hearts from the top here. West has 5 hearts? Okay, well, West then also has 5 spades. Really? Okay, so East is bidding a lot because he's 6-5 in the minors. Okay. I mean, the good news is is there good news? The hearts, I am getting 2 more of them, that's 6, and 2 more spades, that's 8. If I could just get a diamond, I'd be looking good. Can I? Spade to the king. Diamond. If East hops with the ace, his best play would be a club, I guess. Because if he plays a diamond, his partner can ruff it, but I don't have to play the king. If he plays a club trying to tap the north hand, I can actually pitch a diamond from the north hand so that I have the 9 of hearts to ruff in south on the 4th club. Come on, really? I don't think there's any downside to playing the 8 here. Why didn't West split? He doesn't want to get end played into giving me a 4th spade, but I can give this way. I get like I have 4 spade tricks, but they're blocked. If he'd split, maybe I could have end played him and actually taken 4 spades. Anyway, I don't think there's a downside to playing low here. And indeed, East does have a singleton in both majors. Oh, the queen falls. I mean, we're double dummy at this point. I should be able to figure out whether I can make this or not, and how. I know every card every player has. West has 3 hearts and 3 spades. If I ruff this and play, let's say, a diamond, West kind of has to ruff. He'll be down to 2 hearts at that point. He can draw my last 2 trump. But then I unblock spades and play another diamond? He roughs it and has to give me the ace of spades? Does that work? I have 5 tricks. Ruff. Diamond. I'm at 6 tricks. West roughs. Heart. I win. 7 tricks. Diamond. He roughs again. His last trick. Trump. His last trump. He has to play a spade. Yeah, I think that works. I was expecting pitching here to be better, but I don't think it actually is. I don't think it matters whether I play the king here. Okay, an eventful first hand. We got there. This is 14. I guess just a simple spade. I don't like having to bid here. I wish I could play 12 to 14 no trumps and just open this one now. 100% got him. I mean, that's what you should expect, right? For making a doubled partial, usually. I don't know. I mean, in a large enough field, it wouldn't be 100%. But these Ben individuals are not such large fields as the free BBO all day longs. Anyway, I mean, you're supposed to bid 2 clubs here, and I guess that's what I'll bid. Partner could have a good enough hand that we can make game after 1 no, so he doesn't, though. I don't know why. I thought this was a club. I was all set to play a club. Like, that's the natural lead, but they let a diamond. Okay. We have plenty of tricks. Trump control and the club suit are maybe the biggest issues. It's tempting to like win this, play a spade, the jack, try to draw trump, but then the opponents might cash like 5 clubs. That would be sort of bad, right? Well, not 5. They could cash 3. But they'd be tapping me, and I don't want that. I think, I mean, call me crazy, but I think I'm going to just cash all the diamonds. Pitching my club right now before it, like, is an issue. And then I guess I could play a club. Ace could be over here. Why not? It is. Okay. Maybe at this point I should have led spades. They could well take a heart ruff this way, but I don't know. I like that they're leading spades for me. Yeah, looking very nice. Claim. Flat draw the last 2 trump and cash the jack of hearts. Easy game. Just get lucky. Huh. I think they could have done a lot to do better. Like, West could have led a diamond for East to ruff and promote. Oh no, West's spades all suck. It doesn't actually promote anything. East has all the spots. The worst 4th suit forcing auction. It's at the 3 level. Okay. This is actually showing like game. This is 3 hearts, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I have no interest in playing 3-no, so fine. 4 hearts it is. Liar. I think 3-no would have been a better choice. You have pretty good club stoppers. I could play low and, like, if West has the 10-4th, that sets up extra clubs, but it's kind of dangerous. And what am I doing with the extra clubs? I don't think I need them. I think if East had the jack of hearts, they probably would have led it. Kind of trying to pin the 10. Maybe? I don't know. I'll play the king. So unblock the spades, ruff over. Jack, huh? I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean East is ruffing. If they have 3 small spades, including the jack, it's kind of free to pitch one here. And I don't want to allow East to ruff at all, because that threatens to promote something. But what am I going to do? Play 2 rounds of clubs? Fine. Even if those live, which seems unlikely, I'm going to have to play a spade next to get back to hand anyway, so I guess I may as well do it. Yeah, pretty cool 8 you got there. I'm not going to make this, huh? Pitch a diamond? Ah! Should have over-ruffed. Ah! All right. Well, I was right that East didn't have the jack of hearts, at least. Like, I mean, what am I supposed to do in this horrible contract, man? Why didn't we just play 3-no? Look how many tricks we have. I'm not bidding it. This is... I don't know. Is the field making more tricks than me? It says I should only go down 1. I guess over... Oh, actually they let me make it here with the hard switch, huh? They had to keep going. They had to give West the club ruff. Oh, because hearts are 3-3, I can just catch a heart, unblock spades, and then lose the last heart. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe I was in too much of a hurry to ruff that diamond. Certainly on this layout I was. I didn't foresee the trump control problems that would arise from being stuck in dummy and roughing. Is this a 2-heart opening in the 4th seat? Probably. Sure. All right. Well, not a very good game, partner. You have 2.5 tricks. You hoped I had 7.5 for my 2-heart bid? That seems a little out there. I have 6. Maybe another half. And like, if you put another ace in my hand, I clearly can't bid 2 hearts. So I think this one's your fault as well. It might make. We could get super duper lucky. I think it's possible to make. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, on the surface, it looks like if the diamonds come in, if the ace of diamonds is here, we're losing a spade, 2 only diamonds, and 1 only club, going down 1. But if clubs are 3-3, we can maybe avoid losing that second diamond. If we jump on this ace, draw trump, and duck a club? Even then, if they find the diamond shift, we're in trouble, and they should. But I don't think it hurts to play that way. Well, with the hearts 2-2, maybe the diamond switch isn't a killing lead anymore because I have another entry to dummy. Yeah, so queen of clubs, ducked. Diamonds are on side. Okay, I mean, this is as well as things could possibly be going for me. 10 of clubs! Wow, things are actually going better than they could possibly be going. I'm just making it now. I don't need to take the club roughing finesse. I can rough, cross, and the last club pitches my diamond. Even though I think East has the jack of clubs, I don't have to... Yeah. Don't have to rely on it. Well, partner's bad bidding rewarded, I guess. We got to a bad contract that makes only on bad defense. Well... What did the defense actually do? I'm a little confused now. When East won the club, he played king of spades, and then a diamond to the ace, and West played a club? Yeah, this was atrocious. It'll say double dummy that it doesn't matter, because on a different lead, I can take the roughing finesse against East. But the 10 of clubs makes it gives me a guaranteed line. The other approaches I have some guessing to do. And if they had started with diamonds in time, I would have no play, I thought. Although it says actually I'm fine. Oh, because then the club can pitch a spade. Yes. So as long as I don't duck trick 1, yeah. Which I knew would be a bad play. Did not consider doing that. 16 points. Sure, we'll overcall 1. No, I guess. Okay. Well, I guess the main point of the hand is set up clubs before a disaster happens somewhere. I'm not sure what to pitch. I think I can afford a club. Whoa, hang on. Hearts are 6-2. That can't be good for my health. Uh, can I afford to take a heart or club finesse against East? I mean, yeah, but it's unlikely to actually do anything. Because even if it wins, East is likely to be able. Like, we have a club loser anyway. It's just about preventing East getting on lead. But I kind of want. Hmm, yeah, I guess I could try it. Well, and I don't need the spade as a spade threat if I'm crossing to dummy to lead a club, right? So I can pitch that. Do I want to play the 5 or the 9? The 9, probably. And then if anyone has 4 clubs, it'll be West. Good. So East never could have gotten in clubs anyway, as it turns out. Well, not much to do here. I give up, I guess. I'm glad West didn't lead a diamond. I mean, I don't know. The heart lead actually worked out pretty well for them. Hmm. Yeah, actually, that's better than a. Oh, right. East opened a heart. That's why. How did West find a heart lead from this end? The auction helped. Is there some way we could have set up the 4th spade? I don't think so. Because we can't prevent East from winning when we do that. Well, that's not quite true. We could have, like, not crossed the ace of spades. We could have led the queen of clubs from hand. If West wins that and switches to a diamond, then we are kind of out of ideas. But if West tries something else, like a spade, maybe I could set up the last spade. I don't know. 15 points. No thanks. The 9 and 8 of hearts look pretty important. 2 clubs and 3 aces, we have at least 5 tricks. Yeah, we have 2 heart stoppers. So that's nice. What tricks do I want to set up though? Spades? Clubs? Clubs are more likely to set up one trick. Well, yes. Is that true? We might be about the same actually, because the Jack of Clubs looks promising, but I can't actually use it because to set up a long club, I would have to duck around, and then after that, the Jack would be useless. And to set up the Jack, I'd have to play Ace King, but then the long club would be useless. So I think it's better to. I think it's not really setting up any more tricks than Spades is. Well, let's play low here and see if I win the 9. I don't. And by conceding Spades, I'm giving opponents tricks that are easy for them to get. Whereas by conceding clubs, I'm giving them a trick that's hard for them to get. So it's a little harder for them to get both if I duck spades. You could play a club to the ace, run the 10 of spades, club to the king, run the 8 of spades. And that way you're more likely to pick up the spade suit. Like if West has doubleton honor, for example, and East has honor honor 4th. That produces a trick where ducking 2 would not. Although I think you could duck one first in that layout. Because if West has Honor Doubleton, they kind of have to win it, and then you can still finesse East later. Yeah, let's just duck a spade. I think that ought to be okay. You could duck a heart as well. Work towards setting up that queen, but I don't think that I'm going to have to do that. I think they'll probably be leading hearts for me. Diamond shift, good play. So notably, West did not win. I guess, okay, right. One issue is that this line that I'm taking in spades does not pick up East's Doubleton Honor, whereas finessing twice would. All right, so take this finesse so that East can't easily win a spade. All right. Now, oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. I don't even have an entry to the spade that I set up. Oh my god. Well, the good news is the opponents have to lead something. I don't think I'm going to make very many tricks, partner. My apologies. Hey, that's one. West is out of clubs, right? No, West is out of spades. The 7 of diamonds is going to be a winner, so I have to keep in dummy whatever suit matches West's last card. I don't think it's a heart. Am I lost? Maybe it is a heart. I don't know. Okay. It was a diamond. Down one. I mean, could have been worse. Oh, he's had all the honors. Interesting. So I only actually needed one finesse. I think winning this and firing back a heart would have been a good idea, actually. Like, the opponents have to lead something, and nothing is very appealing for them to lead. If East wins it and leads a diamond, that's kind of good for them, but it's not amazing. And East might be, as here, unable to win it or not find the diamond shift. Yeah, I think a heart is the best play. I mean, double dummy, I don't know if it's gonna. It says everything's down one, but I think a heart is nice. 16, getting a lot of one no trump bands. All right. I agree to play hearts. So this shows 5-5 in your system? Okay, I didn't know that was normal. I get right, because with 5-4 you would use Smolin. Okay. I just don't play very much with the standard Stayman Jacoby transfer, and I forget some things. And I don't know what like expert standard is for 3-level bids, although I know Gib doesn't play it. Okay, so the opponents are silent, which doesn't tell me very much. We seem to have a lot of tricks. One of the main questions is what to do with the heart suit. I think just play King Ace. Even though I suspect the suit is not 2-2. Like, this lead of the queen is often from... Actually, let's not play King Ace. Let's play the ace and then a club. This queen is often a singleton because the robots know that they're like not giving up anything double dummy by leading a singleton queen because you could like always pick it up on your own. Humans don't do that, but robots think it's quite safe to lead singleton honors. So I guess I'll play the ace first. I want to make sure I have the club set up before I start. Crossroad. I guess there's no need to play the king here. Well, now I kind of just want to take the Trump finesse, don't I? They also like to leave Doubleton honor, whatever. But there's twice as many small stiff honors as there are Doubleton honors, so I think it's still right as a kind of restricted choice thing to play East for a singleton honor as opposed to both honors Doubleton. This is going to score badly, though. The field is just catching hearts, I assume. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just bid 4 hearts. Not a very complicated auction. Nice hearts, partner. Looks like we're losing 3 aces. And hopefully not the Queen of Spades. Good. Ace of hearts first in case West has 4. All right, now we can claim. What do you mean rejected? Get out of here. Claim. Even if East had shown out, I would have been fine. That was a perfectly valid claim once West followed, but I guess they don't understand that. Another strong no trump. Spades are a bit precarious. I mean, the opponents have at least. Well, it's not quite true. They have at least 4 spades. There are certain very lopsided spade layouts where they might be unable to cash all 4. Like if the ace king are Doubleton and the player with the long spades has no other entries, for example. But on any semi-normal layout, they can take at least 4 spades, perhaps more, and at least 3 red tricks. That's at least 7. So we're not making this. The question is, how do we minimize under tricks? I think the answer is you attack hearts instead of diamonds. Because it doesn't look very promising for them to attack diamonds, so they might not realize they should cash their ace and king. And it's faster to steal a trick in hearts than it is to set up a bunch of them in diamonds. Okay, that's fine with me. I'm cashing out for down 2. I guess I'll play diamonds just in case they somehow make an error. Okay, they're out of diamonds. They can't accidentally let me win a trick. Oh. Well, I mean, okay. If East has like honor jack, this still doesn't actually help me that much. All right. I mean, I don't think you can do a lot better than this. If you just like cashed out clubs and attacked diamonds, they would get the idea in time, I think. Maybe not? Huh. What do you know? Another strong no trump. Getting some reps in with that, huh? Huh. Well, I guess the 8-7 is a stopper. That's nice. Let's get out of here. I guess I'll just duck a diamond. I'd pitched a club and kept a spade, then Dummy's fourth spade could be a spade threat. I can't really afford a club finesse, I don't think. I'll duck this anyway, but I don't think it actually accomplishes anything. Well, okay, if the diamonds don't come in, then ducking is kind of useful, probably. Oh, I blocked the diamonds. Should have led the 2 instead of led the 7 instead of the 2? The spots looked kind of important. I don't know. Oh, I can unblock the diamonds by pitching 1 on a spade. So I can cash out ending in dummy if I want. They have... I'll take the finesse. No. Okay. They would... A robot would just never bear the king of clubs there. I don't think. Against a crafty human defender, you would have to worry that they had bared the king of clubs and kept a spade. It's the kind of play that only strong players can make. And I often am incapable of making it. But a good defender who sees what's going on might well do that to give Declare a chance to go wrong. At match points, I don't know if it's worth doing, but if the defense needed 2 tricks in this situation, well, no. If the defense needs 2 tricks, they're dead. Well, no. If the defense needs 2 tricks, that means Declarer only needs 1, and they can ensure that by playing the ace. So unguarding the king would be no good. If the defense needs 2 tricks, they're toast. But if Declarer needs 2 tricks, then West could try... And I guess it wasn't possible here, because West only had 3 spades. Actually, did West never... No, West pitched something. West must have pitched hearts on the diamonds or something? No, pitched clubs. But suppose that West's jack of clubs and East's jack of spades were switched. We wouldn't see anything different here. It would look exactly the same to us. And if we needed both tricks, we would say, well, I can play the ace hoping West has unguarded the king of clubs, or I can play the queen hoping that East was dealt the king of clubs to begin with. And it's more likely that East was dealt the king, and not super likely that West unguarded the king. So if I needed 2 tricks, finessing here would be right. And an expert defender, knowing I need 2 tricks here, if they had an extra spade to hang on to, might well bear the king of clubs, saying, well, I don't know. This doesn't quite make sense, does it? Because if I need 2 tricks, West can stop me by just, keeping both clubs. So I guess it is a match point consideration, actually, not an imp one. West could give me a chance to go down more at the risk of letting me make an over trick. Kind of. I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, but a robot I don't think would do that. Oh, I almost hit pass. Yikes. I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible call, but it's not the right one. 2 spades? That's... I didn't think that was legal. After 2 diamonds, you don't even promise a rebid? It's a good thing I have a minimum. Jeez. This doesn't look to you like an even... This doesn't look at all like a reverse situation? Okay. I guess I'll play the queen here. I don't know. It looks like I need to just try to rough stuff. Okay. I'm not sure this is really the way to go. I don't think I'm taking enough. Oh, maybe I am taking enough tricks. No! Oh, I should have rushed with the 9, actually. Oh, God. Punished for being a bad player. Yeah, that was very sloppy. I sort of forgot that the 10 was a card. All right, still made it. It's expert play. King 10 Doubleton, huh? Hmm. I don't know about this one. I'm sure double dummy I could have done better somehow. Yeah. Is BBO gonna do better? Hard to say. No, I did great. Okay. 16 points. Another strong no trump, but this time I don't have the opportunity to open it or overcall it. I think we're worth 2 no, though. Hmm. 2 spades. At least 5 minors. That's 7. So the problem is, if I try to attack hearts, East can win the first one, put a spade through the queen, and then West can probably win the second one, holding something like King Jack 6th, King 3rd, or King X or something like that. So where else can I get tricks if not hearts? I think East should be alert enough to jump on the heart. It's not exactly a super genius level play. I need 2 extra tricks. One could come from club splitting or finding the jack with East. Do I have enough entries that I could finesse East twice in diamonds? Maybe. And also finesse them in clubs? Diamond to the 9. West wins and plays, let's say, a heart. East wins, plays a spade. Ducked, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I can get... Oh, I'm not in dummy now. That's too bad. Sort of thought I could lead a diamond. The 6 of diamonds. Um... What about a diamond to the 10 right now? As long as West doesn't have, like, honor 3rd of diamonds, I can then later finesse East. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Don't think there's any harm in ducking. This way, if East has both hard honors, West can't. Yeah, okay, and East does have both hard honors. No way West is... Okay. No way West is switching away from spades if they have an entry. So I threw away a heart winner, it turns out. I don't know which minor I want to pitch yet, but I have to pitch something. So I can defer the decision by pitching a heart. Probably what I want to pitch is diamonds, but I don't have to decide right now. Actually, I can just... No, I definitely want to pitch a club. Because I don't need dummies long club. I just need mine. But I can pitch a heart first. Is there any reason not to do that? It would be giving up an entry to the south hand. I don't think I need those. Sure. So the only way I could fail to make this contract, or to make the rest of the tricks rather, which would be making 3, is if West has 4 clubs. I've already seen 2 hearts. I assume 6 spades. That's 8. I've seen a diamond. That's 9. So West can only have 4 clubs if they have no diamonds remaining. So, and no hearts. In that case, I think I'm just dead. There's no squeeze I could apply. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess not much to do here then, right? Okay, the clubs are coming in. Claim? No, the robot's not going to let me claim because West might have psyched his 2-spade overcall. Oh, it is. Interesting. Why? Okay, yeah. But in this situation, oh, I missed that the 9 of diamonds was a winner? I forgot. I led low to the 10, jack, king dropping queen. Yes, so I can pitch my 4th club on a diamond. I did all my thinking before I cashed the diamonds, and then once I cashed them, when West followed, I said, okay, I don't care what he followed with. I didn't pay any attention to what it was. It meant the clubs were coming in. But yes, since it was the queen, the diamonds are cashing. Okay. Well, not like the most inspiring performance I've ever had, but a decent result. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.